Okay. We'll get some music going shortly. Hopefully the stream is streaming. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it looks like the stream is streaming. Let's get some music going. And we'll get ourselves on the server. Alrighty. Welcome, welcome. Hey AJ, good to see you. Alright, just getting myself in place on the server. Alrighty, so that was Too High to Die by Apollo Music. And now we're listening to Mud Puddle. Alrighty, so we've got Glow Squid returning to the Skyflat server after an absence due to some changes in the way Mojang do things. So we're going to celebrate that. Alrighty. Alright, so I'll just get a couple of notifications going in a couple of Discord servers. Just be a little while for that, and just enjoy the music in the meantime. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm having a great day too. Hopefully my microphone is working. It appears to be. So let me know if the music volume's good, if the microphone volume's good, and in the meantime I will get a couple of soft promos out there to a couple of other places just to say, hey, I'm live at the moment, come watch, that sort of thing. Alrighty, so if I copy that one. Alrighty. Oops. Copy that and send it in a couple of Discords, and then we'll get into the gameplay. I'll just remember to exit out of my browser as well to give me some extra memory. Got a couple of people watching already by the look of it, so that's good. And we'll just hit the publish button on my notifications to send it off to one other Discord as well. And and then we'll go into the other ones. Just be a moment or two on that. All right. So just have a listen to A Fine by Apollo Music as the final track before we get into the gameplay. Alrighty. We got some interesting imagery happening on my side. We've got nighttime with Glow Squid falling past us, so that's kind of fun. I'll bring that up on screen shortly because it's kind of soothing to watch. Hopefully we're not encouraging a bunch of zombies to spawn at spawn, but we'll see. All right. We'll bring up the gameplay because it's looking interesting. See if we can get that to show up on screen. It's decided. Yeah, there we go. It's showing up on screen. So we've got just the occasional glow squid falling past. Nice, relaxing image. All right. So yeah, today we're on the Skyflat Redux server, and we've managed to get Glow Squid back due to a server-side mod, which basically what it does is it changes the sea level so that Glow Squid will spawn as they used to in super flat style worlds, which is good because we need them for signs and such. I did add a data pack for a recipe to make Glow Squid ink out of regular ink, but of course the only way you can get that is by fishing, and it's extremely rare, so we're better off to have the Glow Squid available. All right. Let's get some chat going on the Twitch side. All right. Deep in the night. So of course, to get the glow squid to be able to be collected, we do need to make something for them to land on, rather than just having them fall into the void. But at least we know they're there. So we might look at trying to make a bit of a glow squid farm, but we'll also look at trying to finish our barn that we were working on last time. So alright, we'll stop the music. Let's get into some actual gameplay. So, we'll get out of the ridiculous FOV that we've got here, back to normal. And then we'll get out of free cam mode, back to normal view mode. Alright, let's head back up. We just got an egg off the ground. Yeah, I think there's an egg just fell down here. Alright, heading back up to the surface level. And it's raining, so I think to get rid of the rain and the night, we'll just have a quick sleep and then we'll get into some more gameplay. Hello, villager. Alrighty. Yes, you can't actually get out. You think you can, but you can't. Alright, so we has bees. See if anything's happened in the post office. It's been a while. Nothing new in the post office. The roof's still not finished either. Alright. So, we are going to head back to our little village. And we're going to see if we can make a little space where the glow squid spawn over there. While we're here, just going to grab a bucket of lava. And we're just going to check on the axolotls as well, because we haven't checked on the axolotls for a while. Yep, they're still there. We should probably look at finishing that barrel that we're going to keep the axolotls in over there, as well as the barn that we're working on. So I'm trying for a big red barn, but they're not so common in Australia. I'm not really used to what they look like, so it may look a little odd. I do have an axe. I thought I didn't have an axe for a second. Okay. And we've still got axolotls in here as well. Cool. Alright, well, we should make some more rockets before we go too far, or should we go through the nether? Might just go through the nether. Oh, hi. May as well stop by the XP farm. I do need some mending on that helmet. Alright, we probably need some other enchantments on that helmet as well. Hey, yep, good to see you. Alright. Let's head back over to our little area. We will go via the nether. Save rockets. Alright, and straight over to that little portal there. That'll take us back to our little corner of the world. This is the second world that I've had Skyflat on. So this is Skyflat Redux world. So this is one that was started in 1.17 expressly to get axolotls, and then upgraded to later versions. And then we discovered that when we upgraded past 1.21.2, that glow squid no longer spawn. So we've just added a mod to bring the glow squid back. And otherwise, I've been working on this world, this village here, where we had a trial chamber intersecting the village. And we've cleared out some of the top of the trial chamber. and we're using some of the trial chamber materials to fill in the ground level on the village. And obviously we want to get a Glow Squid farm happening because we don't want to go without glow ink. So we've got a big red barn we're building here out of mangrove. We need to continue that build. And the shape is pretty much what I'm looking for, but it needs to just change a little bit, I've realised. So I had a quick go at building a barn in Hightail where there's more variety of roofs. And I realised what I wanted to do with this one in Minecraft. So building in different games does give me a bit of a better insight, I guess, on how to build some things in Minecraft sometimes. So can't get to that. Can we climb up? We need more rockets. We'll make some more rockets before we try and get up the top of this one. There is a world border, but the world border is now out at about 32k. So it was expanding every stream, and then we got to the point where it was getting large enough that basically, although most people may have explored the overworld, I haven't explored it much. So I was like, well, why do you guys need to keep exploring so far when we've got so much space that hasn't been built in? We could actually use the server space. So I stopped expanding the world for a while. And yeah, for some reason people not wanting to build, they're just wanting to go explore and such like. So they're not on the server as much as they used to be. But yeah, this is the one that we had the small world border on to start with. Alright, so we do need to get some more gunpowder. I believe we have some floating around here somewhere. And let's see. Yep, there's some. More than enough. Let's see. We might grab some of the other stuff, like this boat, and we'll just chuck that in the excess chest over here. And the spruce planks can go in there as well. Alright, now this is going to be way more rockets than we need. But it'll do us for now. Yeah, just over a stack, that's fine. So we'll put the extra stack away. Not going to be using a lot of rockets at the moment, just a few. And we do need to have some food, so let's put the leftover gunpowder in here rather than in the copper chest. That stack could go here as well. All right. So I noticed a few people on YouTube showing up as watching. Feel free to follow, subscribe if you like. Feel free to follow on Twitch if you're watching on Twitch, and feel free to like the video if you enjoy what you see, the stream that is, and feel free to chat. All right. So what I might do for the benefit of the people that aren't familiar with the world is I'll just do the Skyflat command in chat on the YouTube side of things. That should work, and I'll try it on Twitch as well. There we go. So in the chat there is a bit of a explanation of the world. It looks like Botrix reached the character limit on the description there. But if you have a look on screen, hopefully it's good enough to read. So to create the Skyflat Redux world, I started with the classic flat preset in 1.17. Set the bottom 3 layers to air and replace the grass layer with sand. After first block update, of course, the sand started falling into the void. And luckily I was in a village at the time. So I got some axolotls and then upgraded the world. And we have some data packs in place to make things a bit less laggy. So we have a data pack that removes the falling sand thanks to the fantastic soap. And we also have a data pack that allows a recipe for Glow Squid ink to be made from regular squid ink and glowstone dust. And that was actually enough to start with, but then it ended up not being enough. Are we stuck in the leaves? We are. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, I need to adjust the command on the YouTube side of things. Yeah, so I'll have a look at that command and see if we can update that so that it gives a better response on YouTube. Maybe I'll have to make it a couple of commands for the YouTube side of things. All right, we do have an iron hoe. We're running low on our durability on our hoe and such like. Okay, we're going to need to go sleep because there'll be zombies turning up if we're not careful. Looks like I might need to fix the commands on the YouTube side of things for the permissions as well. It's supposed to be available for anyone who's in the chat, but maybe it's set to subscribers only. Not sure. Okay, so we need a new iron hoe. Let's get that going. Add some sticks in here somewhere. Oh, we got them on us. Okay. And the golden hoe is used for the claim plugin on the world, so although you can use it normally, it's a little bit awkward. All right, we might make another axe while we're here as well, because it's going to run out pretty quickly. And we might put the lava away for now. Don't want to be carrying lava around unless we have to. Where do we have space for that? Thought we had space for it somewhere. Space is at a premium. Okay, let's go with putting the lava in here then. Probably don't need 2 water buckets either. Just one will do. All right. We'll head back up. Am I going most of the way up? No. Okay. All right. We could just elytra up to the top of the tree, but I like to actually climb up when I can. Doesn't seem to want to give us a decent one to climb up on though, so we'll have to... Yeah, we'll have to fly up. That's fine. We'll do that. Just smack ourselves into the side of the barn. So yes, contrary to popular belief, I could hit the side of a barn. Yeah, I'm trying to reduce carrying everything I can. Get that down a little bit. But one thing I found with mangroves from playing modded, where there was another type of mangrove that was in the end, I found that there's a pattern to how these work, and it's not too dissimilar to the cherry blossoms. It's just there's roots underneath. So if we get most of this out of the way, we can cut it down much easier without having to worry about all the leaves in the way. So I'm freehanding the barn, by the way. This is all not using templates or anything, just or like Matica, just doing it all off the cuff. All right. Yeah, you've been watching for long enough that you're used to seeing me carrying lots of stuff. I tend to store stuff on myself rather than in storage. It's a bad habit, but I think it comes from playing too many kitchen sink mod pads. Too many kitchen sink mod packs where storage is a problem early in the game. Alright, I think that's all the wood. Yeah, looks like it. Lots of propagules. And that should be plenty of wood to finish this off. Yeah, 34 should be more than enough to finish off the basic shape. And I guess we'll chuck some of the extra stuff back in the chest for now. I think the pale oak we'll use for highlights on the barn. Alright, yeah, that's going to be hopefully more than enough. And we need to eat some food. Let's see what I can grab. We've got wheat, we've got eggs, we've got sugarcane, we've got pumpkins. Let's do some pumpkin pies. Let's put the mangroves over here for now. How many pumpkins have we got at the moment? Okay, we should be fine for pumpkins. Considering I see a couple more waiting for us. And we've got, there we go, clean up the rockets. Yeah, 12 pies ought to be enough for the moment. Alrighty. Pumpkin pies. Got room to put the wheat away. Not really. Okay. Have more pale oak there though. And more eggs. Alright, let's just turn the bone meal into, or the bones into bone meal, and maybe put that in here for now. Moss carpet can go there too. I'm sure we had another spot for it. Turns out we didn't. All right, that's fine. We'll do some sorting later on. Okay. I'll eat one more pie before we go up. So we're going to need a lot of stairs and things to finish off the shape. I think we might look at what we can do in terms of the roof with a different shape, with different shade, I should say. Okay, so steep, narrow. Actually, I do want this is the shape I want. This is basically the shape I want. So just got to make it work. So you need some stairs in here, some stairs in there, some stairs in there, and then maybe some slabs there actually. Stairs there, and some stairs here. I'll look at what we can do with shelves for shaping as well. Haven't really played with the shelves yet. We are on 1.21.11 on this server. We could possibly even look at going to 26.1, but there's not much benefit to that in a limited world type like Skyflat. The only thing we'd really get is the cute new mobs, and I'm not really fussed about those. There's no real content in the... oh, I guess we get the cheaper... cheaper leads, I think was pretty much it. Oh, and the golden dandelion to keep things young. But again, I'm not really a massive fan of the new update. It's not got a lot that makes it appealing. All right, so now we want to go across the front. Yeah, I knew that would break. That's why I got another one. Should probably sleep again before we start getting too many mobs turning up. Can we reach down here? Let's give it a try. Yeah, there we go. No, we can't quite reach there. Okay. Maybe if we do this. I don't know if we stand on here. Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll sleep to make sure we don't get any mobs turning up and attempting to eat us. I do have a Terrainless Superflat data pack that is working in versions of 1.21 up to about 1.21.4 from memory. I need to look at getting it working in more recent versions because I'd like to continue that Terrainless Superflat hardcore series. Which is basically what I'm doing here, except with hardcore and without having other people. Did we just get... We just got a zombie up there. See, I knew we were going to get mobs spawning. I just didn't expect it to be on the roof. It's funny. So I have been working on the Ethereal Airships 2 mod pack as well. Basically version 2 of the Ethereal Airships mod pack. And that is going reasonably well for single player, but it's still a little bit laggy. And I've tried putting it on a server, and it is unplayable on the server at this stage. So I was hoping to be starting Season 2 on the server. But I think I've been a bit ambitious with the mod pack for the level of optimization that's currently possible with Valkyrian Skies mods. It does not play nicely with servers, is the short answer. Alright, what do we got here? I think we want to go... No, that's about the width we want, actually. Let's stand back just a little bit. That's about the width we want. I think the height is actually a little higher than we wanted. I should bring it down. Oh. Oi. Oh, well, I'll finish this bit and I'll try and get them back in. If I'm trying to get them back in while I'm still messing with fences. Grab some carrots and I'll get that pig back in. There we go. I knew I had some carrots somewhere. Hey, Pickles. Alright, and I think we'll go with some stairs to make that more of a rounder barn door opening. So we'll get some stairs in place in a little bit, and yeah, I think we'll look at getting some texturing happening on the roof there. Maybe we could go with a green roof with the copper. I do think a dark colour would be nice on the roof. Some accents with pale oak would be good too, though, so let's make some stairs and see how we go. That's going to make us 16 stairs. We'll start with that. We'll obviously need more mangrove if we're going to keep using the stairs. We'll obviously need slabs as well, so... How's that looking? I like that. And we want a similar sort of thing with the texture on the roof, so... I think we will bring it down a little bit. Reuse some of that roof for slabs. Who plays the most on this server? Probably me at the moment. Sam was playing for a while, but he's decided to leave the Discord and the community for his own reasons. Nothing specific to me, just other people in the community apparently. So I can't control what happens outside of the community, but I haven't seen anything specific going on in the community. But yeah, apparently there's things in other communities that were happening for Sam that he didn't like. Other than that, we got the usual people. We had well, we actually don't have much of anybody playing on except me at the moment. We did have Seanbot, Fantastic Soap, obviously put together the data pack to help with the lag and that sort of stuff. So, been good to have his input. Who else have we got? Blue Eagle used to play occasionally, but is now playing on another SMP regularly. And occasionally Zora will jump on. That's about it, really. So not a particularly busy server at the moment. Oney's been on, Catsmith's been on. Yeah, that's about it, really. I've had a few other people come and go. So yeah, the answer of who plays the most on the server at the moment would be me. All right, we are definitely going to need more. More mangrove. I'll do this side with stairs and just have a quick look at how that looks. Yeah, that's sort of what I was going for. And it's about the height I wanted to start at. And then we're going to go a little bit up there and then across. So yeah, that's what, 14 planks. So we're definitely going to need to plant another mangrove. Get a bunch more planks. There we go. Knew it'd come through eventually. And it's growing into the... Of course it's growing into it. That's all right. We're going to need another hoe. We should probably look into getting a diamond one. That's not a hoe or an axe. All right, not much going on with the branches in those directions, so we follow this one. Not as much wood in this one. Ah, I see another branch down there. No, guess not. All right. Ah, there we go. narrow branches on this one. Narrow trunk. Oh, there we go. Actual branch. Pretty sure there's nothing else in this direction. Yep. Yep, and once again it's nighttime, so we'll just clean up these last couple of logs. All right. Yeah, the airship server was a little busier, but again, it was sort of slowing down. Hence, part of the reason for moving to season 2. But unfortunately, the airship server is on hiatus while I figure out how to get a season 2 version of the pack working. The version 2 pack is just a little ambitious for servers at the moment, I think. Until Valkyrian Skies is a bit more stable on multiplayer. I wanted to add pirates and things like that, but the single player side of things, I will release the single player data pack, single player mod pack soon. But it is still a little buggy because of some of the mods. I noticed that that Create Aeronautics is finally released as well, which is interesting because there's a bit of a division between the Valkyrian Skies community and the Create Aeronautics community. Also, Create Aeronautics is closed development, where Valkyrian Skies is more open. So apparently there's a bit of a rift between the developers early in the piece, and there's accusations of people leaving projects and starting other projects. There's some very, very interesting similarities between the visuals between the two of them. Let's put it that way. But I'm interested in Create Aeronautics. It's just it is only on the NeoForge infrastructure, and I'm mostly playing on Fabric at this stage. So I need to look at moving over to NeoForge if I want to test out that mod, and also see if there's any similar mods, or if I can make any similar functionality to what I'm doing with pirates in aeronautics. It would be interesting. I wanted to use aeronautics back in the Create Airships days, but aeronautics was not available at the time. So spent a lot of time in development hell. All right, so we got more mangrove planks, or mangrove logs. Not a huge amount, but enough. That's spruce. So yeah, enough that it's more than 2 stacks, but only just. So if we make some more stairs, that's going to eat up a lot of those. We'll just throw the fences in there for now. And we'll make another not quite stack of stairs. Right, so that'll give us another 4 stairs. Let's do that. We'll go for a stack of slabs as well. or just under. Let's go for a few more stairs. Let's see, that'll give us another 20. So that'll take us up to a stack of stairs. And a knock, just over a stack of slabs as well. Yeah, I think that'll do us for finishing things off. Just make sure we've got room for... Make sure we've got room for planks as well. Moss carpets in there. And it looks like we've got a stack of sticks. Yeah, we'll chuck that in there as well. All right. We'll try and refine the shape, and then we'll look at what colours we can use afterwards. I think we got some vines on there. We did. Interesting. I think we'll go for... I might go for some shelves to just give it a bit more texture. As I said, I haven't really used those before, so it'll be an interesting experiment. Probably got too many stairs, but I'd rather have too many and be able to make other things later than not enough. So we're going to go with a row of stairs here, I think. Just to sort of round things off a bit. And now another row of stairs coming up. And we'll do stairs on the inside for the texture as well. Just to make it look nicer from the inside. And we'll figure out if we want to change the roof colour. A lot of rain on this server. Oh. Unintentional. Have to go get that in a sec. Got two left here, so we'll do this side. And I think we'll go with some slabs here. Start bringing that shape across. Some more stairs and slabs in the middle. So we're going to need more than half a stack of stairs for the other side, so yeah, I reckon we're going to need a fair bit more. Oh, not what we wanted. This way it should hopefully be spawn-proof on top if we use slabs and stairs for the roof. Not the way we wanted the stairs to go. Again, not the way we wanted the stairs to go. Let's try that again. There we go. We'll come back for those. We'll go down and get them in a bit. So we'll reuse what we can of the planks, but we'll obviously have to make some more mangrove. That shape is definitely getting better, getting closer to what we want. Hi, Ketchup. Good to see you. All right, so yeah, that's definitely looking more of the barn shape that I wanted. Still not sure about the height, but we brought it down a little bit. Might have to go a bit wider even. I've already gone a bit wider than I intended originally. Put some more dirt underneath it. Let's get the blocks that we dropped. And we'll make a whole bunch more stairs. Gonna need them on the inside as well to neaten this up. So what have we got left in the way of stairs? 10. Okay. So we are going to need a lot more. Hey, forgot the glide. Glad we got the feather falling. Alright, 46 should hopefully be enough for this side. Getting dark again, the rain's plaguing us, so let's sleep. Yeah, we've got a new version of Distant Horizons recently, which has given me a little bit of attitude when it comes to some of the stuff that it's asking of me. I'll have to have a look at it in more detail because I've only just installed it. I'm not used to needing new things for it. So we were off to the rockets. We're about running low on rockets. Let's just take half a stack of rockets. Oh, we could take the whole stack. We've got the space. Let's get another mangrove in place first, and maybe we can climb up that to get to the roof. Let's see, we've still got bone meal. Fix our hunger. Hello on Twitch, Yop. Good to see you there. If you do the Skyflat command on Twitch, it'll give you the full output, unlike what happened on YouTube. If you like, Yop, where you can see what it actually was meant to say. If it works. Yep, it works on Twitch. Excellent. All right, can we get straight up here from this wonderful looking mangrove? Interesting. It puts the roots onto stone. I hadn't noticed that before. We get up this far, which is good, and then we can get up to here, which is most of the way up. Oh, that one's broken itself just from us looking at it. Oh. Yeah, we can get up the top. Okay, cool. And then we'll just glide across from here. So I think we want to go slabs under there and then stairs. But for the moment, we'll just go from the top down. We'll worry about the insides later. So what do we do on this side? Slabs, okay. So 32 slabs might be enough. We'll see. Hi, Kasha. Good to see you. Welcome. I've lost a little bit of mangrove there. That's okay. Oh. All right, and I think, yeah, we did do one row of stairs here. We're obviously going to need to make some more stairs. That's all right. We'll keep going till we run out, and then we'll make some more and come back. Oh, that doesn't go that way. Four, and then whatever we can make with what we've got in the way of planks. Should be a few. I don't think we'll need quite as many stairs as we're going to make out of those, so let's go with maybe... Let's see. 24? I think 16 will probably do for now. We will need the rest, though. What the heck. 28. Alright. We're going to get more mangrove in a minute anyway, so... Oh, that didn't work. Just go straight up from here. Good enough. We'll go here, then we'll go to this one. Across to this one, and we're straight up. There we go. Saving our rockets. Okay. See if we can save this one by being on this corner of it. Yes. Okay. Looking pretty good from the outside. Let's have a look from further back once we chop down this mangrove. Oh, we didn't make another hoe yet. Let's do that. And we've almost gone through another axe, so we may as well do an axe while we're at it. Okay. Dump mangrove roots in here. Still got more planks, so that's good. Alright, since we're cutting things down at this point, we probably want to put more stuff away. Let's put the spruce away. Do we have room for that in here? Nope. Alright, we'll put it in the other chest there. And probably don't need that many carrots. We certainly don't need the oxeye daisy. Or the dandelions. Or the wheat. Or the eggs. Or the charcoal. What's this? I'm clearing up my inventory. Who is he? What has he done with the real Fred? Okay. And we're getting to night time again, of course. Looking at the shape of this tree, I'm pretty sure we're only going to have branches going in these two directions. Pretty safe bet. Yep. Not getting as many logs, but that's probably because the barn's in the way. Yeah, it looks like we'll clear this tree reasonably quickly at least. Yep, that was it. Yep, no random logs we've missed. Awesome. Alright, we're going to sleep again. Alrighty. Have a quick look at how Twitch is going on the page side of things. Alright, looking pretty good. Doing its thing. I'll just refresh Twitch on that browser. Yep. Cool. Twitch is definitely doing its thing. That's all good. All right, we need to update that. As well. I was looking into redstone counters. I was thinking I could put a redstone counter on there and update it every time I stream on the server. And that way I wouldn't have to redo it every so often. I could just hit a button and go, boom, we're back to the right number of subs. Okay, yeah, that shape is looking pretty much what I wanted. Maybe a little bit tall at the top. I guess I could lower it a little bit and just put up with, just make sure it's lit well enough that we don't get anything appearing on top. Or maybe I could use some carpets for the roofing. I'll have a think about that. But yeah, that's getting there. I need to do the interior side of things now. So I'm going to tidy up these bits. I think we'll just go with stairs on the inside here. And then probably, let's see. Yeah, stairs on the inside, at this level. And probably stairs and slabs underneath. Let's see what we can do. We'll get some ladders and some platforms in here, make it look a little nicer. By platforms, I mean trapdoors or something along those lines. Maybe shelves. If we can place the shelves flat, that might be a way to go. We'll look at putting some mangrove fences in instead of the oak or spruce, whatever we had here. I think these are oak. Yep, oak fences. I want to make sure we're not getting too dark in here as well, so might just pop the torches down in here. And we'll figure out the exact placement of them later. But we'll put some on the outside. We'll go with one there. And I guess that's it. We're going to do more. We'll grab some more. Alright. We dumped our charcoal in here, I think. We did. So let's go with no more than a stack of torches, otherwise it's a little bit wasteful. There we go. It just takes up too much space otherwise. And there goes the propigal. Oh well. Now we've got stuff down there. We'll go clean that up. Got vines down here that need cleaning up as well. So I think we'll just clean those up from the top. We don't need that many more vines. There we go. I guess ladders to start with, and some mangrove shelves. We'll see. We'll do a couple of shelves and just see how they go. Obviously, we've got slabs as an option as well, and the trapdoors. We'll do some ladders and some slabs. Grab a few more sticks. So it'll make 30 ladders, I think, remembering, or maybe 40. $30. That's enough. All right. Bit more food. How are we looking there? A little lower. So one thing I do like about Minecraft that we can't do in Hightail yet is we can actually make hay bales. So we'll get some hay bales happening. We also want to look at getting some doors in there, so like it's a hay loft. All right, so if we were to cut these out, yep, that works. And then here, let's see, that would be stairs, I think. Are those ones stairs? Are these ones planks or stairs? They are stairs, okay. So that means we need to go stairs here. Are they stairs as well? No. Okay, so stairs there. And then we can go a stair here. Unless that's a stair on top. Is that a stair on top? It is a stair on top. Okay. You got planks there. Oh. No, leave those as they are, and then we got slabs here. Yep, so slabs there. Nice. Makes it seem a bit lighter from the inside as well, so that's good. So that line's not quite right from here. We want to stair in that corner as well. Does change the line from the inside a little bit. No, I think we leave it without the stair. Alright, so we're going to need a lot more stairs and a few more planks. A lot more planks to make the hayloft section. But it's getting there. I think we switch these out for fences. Alright, cool. Well, we've got a lot of planks to turn into slabs. So turn those ones into slabs. So do we need that many? No, we don't. We'll turn those into stairs. Then we'll do one more lot of stairs, slabs. Okay. That's hopefully going to be enough slabs, and then I think 43 might be enough stairs. We'll see. Oh, we're going to do lots of slabs. Now I think of it, we'll do more slabs. Okay. We need to fill in that whole floor. I think slabs are going to be a better bet than shelves for that sort of surface. We'll try the shelves later. We didn't do any fences though. That's all right. We'll definitely get some hay in here. All right, it's starting to look like what I want. We'll make the fences out of the planks that we rescue, like these ones. Might have to put some lanterns up here because I think torches just seem a little bit dangerous in a barn that's going to have hay in it. At least canonically have hay in it. We'll get some torches in for now, though, just to load up. One there. Just for the inner line, I think we might have to go with the stairs again. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's just a cleaner inner line. We'll do that. Even though it doesn't match the outer roof shape, I think that's just gonna sit nicer in my brain. Yeah. All right. Just sneak down the sides of these ones. Whoop. Not what I meant by sneak down the sides. Might have to just go a bit lower on the entrance, or yeah, we'll just go a bit lower on the entrance, I think. Yep, looking good. Three on this side, three on the other side. Let's go 2 wide the whole way around eventually, but should do. And then hopefully we can get in to do the detailing. Gives us a lot more planks to work with. Oh, I ran out of slabs. Should probably bring a crafting table over here in that case. That's all right. We'll work with what we've done. Definitely need to have it 2 wide in there as well. And more torches are obviously required. More lighting. Might have to hide some glowstone or glow lichen. Not glow lichen. Shroom lights in the hay layer. Glowstone could work in the hay layer as well, I guess. We have access to both, so either will work. Alright, so we have a few planks. And we are running low on stairs, so make some more slabs, come back. I'll just put this in the middle for now. I'll make some fences while I remember. They want at least 2 sets of fences. Grab some of those sticks. We've used most of the sticks. So that's 1 set. We're going to need a 2nd set. How many more sticks have we got? If we get any more sticks floating around here. We're going through sticks. Okay. What about here? Nope. Okay. Be nice if we could make sticks out of the mangrove roots. All right, so that's 6 fences. We want 1 fence gate for the moment. And it's getting dark again. All right. We'll switch over to glow squids in a little bit. Focus on those. Thank you for the follow, Yop. Just noticed that one. All right, that looks good. And I think we could probably do fences all the way, but we'll see what else works. There we go. So more stairs and more planks, more slabs is what we're after. Okay, let's do that. Do we have a spare crafting table? Maybe we can bring one over. We'll drop off the oak fences. And we'll make a crafting table out of a spruce log. You got plenty of spruce. So put the crafting table up in the loft here, and then we'll start continuing. Well, we'll continue with what we're doing. We even have some chests hidden up in the hayloft as well. Let's see, that's going to be 16 stairs. Hopefully that'll be enough. 17. And then we'll do some more slabs. That'll fill in this little gap here. At least for the most part. We'll do it on this side at least, and we'll do the other side when we've got enough. I'll just put these 2 in for now. And obviously we're going to go across here as well. No, those ones didn't go in the right spot. Try those again. And again. I'm going to go that way. Okay. Let's go around and see if we can fix this up. Here. Cool, that works. We're already out of stairs? Wow, that was quick. Right, well, that didn't last long at all. So, I guess we need to... do at least one more mangrove. But we are getting there. It's looking closer to complete. Or at least stage 1 complete. Oh, I've still got propagals from last time. We'll just drop these extra ones off then. Helps if we do it on the mangrove. There we go. That looks like it might have maybe a little bit more wood this time. Maybe it'll be another anemic one. Looks kind of anemic. We'll see. Eat another pumpkin before we go flying. If we hit things, we're bound to use hunger, so... And we need to make some more dirt to go underneath it. Alright, we have a hoe. Interesting formation. It looks like most of the branches are uncovered now. Yep, branches are uncovered. Don't think there's any that way. Nope. That's the main stem there. Okay, let's chop it down. I think mangrove's not too bad if you don't try and harvest too much at once. You can see how it'd be frustrating if you want bulk amounts of it all at once. But I find it kind of therapeutic to manually farm wood. I'm not sure why, I just do. Well, apart from when that happens. Guess we got these sort of scaffolding blocks. They're not quite as effective as real scaffold, but they're free. I mean, the real scaffold are free in trial champs as well, but you've actually got to work for them. Whereas these ones, you don't have to work so much for them. You can just use them. And there we go. We're straight up. And that looks like, yeah, there's no more wood in there, so we'll take out the roots. And if you don't want the roots when you're done with them, you can just put them in the furnace. They don't fall down as quickly as a scaffold, but they are able to be extended further, so they're kind of more useful in some ways. Nope, the squids are still around, so I'll get onto the squids again in a sec. So we did show the squids at the beginning, but happy to show them again. Need to get a source of glow squid ink here anyway. Let's just throw a few torches down in here so that we've got a bit of light. We'll replace these with lanterns later. And I think we go one further across. Seems a bit more even that way. All right. Logs to planks, to slabs, and stairs. 40 seems excessive, but I'm sure we'll go through them the way we're going at the moment. Come on. Okay. I've really got to stop dropping down like that. Let's see, that side's pretty much done. We just need to clear up that row and the center line. And the same on this one, pretty much. Okay, cool, we're nearly done. Finish the main shape of the interior, and then we'll worry about decorating it later, and we'll go into some glow squids for a bit. So obviously that's what some of you came here for. So don't worry, Kashi, you didn't miss the squids. They'll be back in future streams as well, but they are definitely coming back in this one. Yeah, I'm not sure what the concurrent garbage collector thing that Drifting Horizons is complaining about is. I'll have to look into that. Oh, great. So we sleep and then we get rain. Thank you so much. That's wonderful for streaming. Rain looks lovely on stream. Okay. We'll just get this done and get off to the glow squids. That side done. Quick and easy. This side. Oh, would you look at that? Alright, now we just need a row down the middle here, so let's see, how much can we do from here? Might just go with some of those mangrove roots as scaffolding like we were just talking about, and then we'll take them out. I think some more fences around the edges of the loft would be nice too, but we can worry about detailing later. So get the basic shape done. also worry about what sort of material we're going to use for the roof later as well. So although we got the shape right, I think we want to have a slightly different colour for the roof. We do want to get some doors in at the top though. Cool, we got enough planks to make doors. So we go with 6 doors, and we'll look at what it looks like if we add some trapdoors as well. 8, yeah, 8 sounds good. Ah, of course. That's what I came across with Hightails earlier. If I want to have a double door, I need to actually either narrow or widen the barn. I think I might go with widening it, but we'll do that another time. For the moment, we might just go with some trapdoors to get the effect we want. We could just do a door on either side of... Actually, we'll just do a door on either side of the gap for the moment. Interesting that the mangrove doors are a more solid shape. And the trapdoors are the one with the hole. Might have to go with pale oak accents. That's kind of what I was looking for. Yeah, I think we'll go one wider. That'll sort out the peak on the roof that I don't like as well. That's fine. Unchecked trapdoors, yes. I haven't seen unchecked door today. Or have I? I think unchecked might have been here earlier. I can't remember. Okay, so that's why we won't pick up the planks. We have a log. We'll change the log to planks. Yeah, we'll definitely go one wider, and I think we'll go with some trapdoors as well. And we didn't check the... Oh, we need logs for it, I think. Yeah, for the shelves we need logs, which is why I haven't done them yet. Guess I'll do one more mangrove then. And we'll just get some logs for that one. You get strip logs from memory. I haven't made shelves really ever, so... Okay, didn't like that. We'll try again. We've got plenty of bone meal. Well, in theory we do. Where are all those bones? There's plenty back at spawn, I know that. There we go, there's a whole stack of bones there. And a whole stack of bone blocks. Well, not a whole stack, but almost. Let's go 16, and then that should be 3/4 of a stack of bone meal. Yep, perfect. I don't know. You'd have to see what Dor thinks of that question. There we go. Are we accidentally extending the moss? No, that's all right then. Okay, I think we'll just go with straight up with the elytra with this one. Not bother trying to look for a way to climb the vines. And we don't have a hose, so we'll just go manually. By hand, as it were. Got all stuck up after you called him Chuck. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's okay with people other than Jess calling him Chuck. It was negotiated beforehand. For those wondering what we're talking about, if anybody, unchecked door is being referred to as Chuck in the by Aegis in the Oatmeal Season 3 SMP, which I've yet to make my first video for. Video coming soon, TM. Like many of my projects, coming soon, TM. All right. I think we're done there. Yep, and it's raining and nighttime again. Yeah, I can't speak for conversations I haven't seen. I can only speak about conversations I've seen, and whether I should be speaking about those or not, I'm not sure. So I'll err on the side of caution and let you work that one out with Dor. All right, so I think it's going to be There's no harm really in stripping all the logs anyway. I don't think I'm going to be wanting to use unstripped mangrove. If I strip them now, at least I've got the option of using them as stripped logs. Of course, that requires an axe, which I've just run out of, but that's okay. Yes, coming soon. TM is a bit of a running joke with myself and my community. It's like my super flat raid farm video. That's coming soon. TM. Basically meaning either when I can be motivated to do it or when I get heavily inspired and have a lot of free time. I do like making edited content. I just don't like the fact that the editing takes time. I'd like to... not the Slashdot community, no. The just my Skyflat and just my Discord community and the Superflat community. That's right. We've got to... Ever since Trial Chambers, we've got to shift click when we're stripping logs. When we're trying to use axes with a right click because of the shield, we've got to shift click. Because they decided for some reason they didn't want to prioritize stripping wax from something in a trial chamber when you had a shield. Can't imagine why. Do we want to plant another mangrove? No, I think we'll just pop that propagula away. I think we've had enough mangroves for now. We'll try and get some glow squid soon though. Been going for a little while on the barn, and it's looking very close to finished, so close to stage 1 finished at least. Alright, let's see about these shelf things. I guess we need more planks. How do you make a shelf? Oh, okay, so it is just stripped mangrove logs. We get 6 of them. Wow, that's kind of expensive. Where does all the wood go? We'll just try 6 to start with, see if we like them. They do add some nice detail. Can we put them flat? Can't put them flat. Can't use them like slabs. It is kind of nice though. What do they look like from behind? Let's have a look. No, not too bad from behind. Interesting look. How would they be as barn doors, I wonder? Obviously, I won't go where the torches are. What about the other way around? How does that look? Or potentially... That's funny. Shelfception. Just wondering if they would work back to front underneath the other ones. Like a barred door. How would that look? Oh, that could work. Obviously without that shape though. I have to have a think about it. What about the trapdoors? Oh, a combination of these could be good. And that could be an interesting combination. That looks very strange. How many do we have? That's 6 apparently. Where did we leave the other over here? Fell forwards for some reason. That's very odd. I think maybe something like that could work for a barn door. Yeah, I like that. And then we could have a couple of actual doors at the edge here in the middle. But I think we'll go with the same thing on the other side for the moment. So yeah, we'll make another 6 of those. And we'll leave it there and then get onto Glow Squid. Oh, it's not the planks, it's the... wait. Did we go through them all already? Did that only make 3 per? Surely not. Oh wow, they're expensive. I mean, it looks good, but it's expensive. Do we have any left? Is it seriously Wow. I have to grow another mangrove. I didn't want to do that. Either that or I've lost the logs. Where'd the rest of the logs go? Surely I didn't turn them all into planks. Get these spruce slabs out of here. We'll get the mangrove doors back on us. And I guess we'll go one more mangrove. If they are that expensive, I can see why people get annoyed at mangroves. Surely we didn't drop the logs. All right, let's just check the recipe with something we've already got a lot of, just to double check that. So otherwise, I've lost some logs somewhere. Let's check it with spruce logs. So now we needed 6. If it's only 3 per 6 logs, that's really expensive. And very annoying if you're using rare wood for it. Well, low volume wood. It's only as rare as I want it to be, but let's see. I must have just done something silly with the logs then. No idea where I put them. It is 6. I thought I should have had another 6 mangroves. Yeah, mangroves look really good, but I could have sworn I didn't use all those logs. All right, one more cleanup then. Gonna save some time by stripping all the logs this time. It looks like my watch wants to be charged, so I'll just deal with that. I'll throw my watch over there for now. Okay. Huh. Yeah, this one seems to have a few more logs at least. Ah, because we're crouching, we've got to actually... That's a little annoying. I guess I don't need the shield while I'm doing this, but... See why mangrove is a good choice for looking like meat on a spit as well. An automated propagule farm. Yeah, that's pretty easy to do. It's making it into mangrove wood that's the time-consuming part. I made a mangrove-based bee farm. Honey and honeycomb in the previous version of Skyflat, actually, in the previous iteration, the original Skyflat. I think we've got one unstripped log there. We're going to check. Those ones are stripped. Those ones are stripped. Is it over here? It was over here. Yep. There we go. That one's not stripped. Cheers now. Ah! That was a nice save. That would have been annoying to fly back up again after having just flown back up. I think we've got a little bit of lag happening here. Just a little. Oh gosh. That's definitely some lag. All right. Let's try getting back on again. Yeah, I've seen mangrove used as meat by somebody. Oh, it might have been, said Bobbit. That name rings a bell. Wonder why we had a sudden jump in lag there. Maybe because we're moving too quickly to try and stay in the mangrove. It was moved too quickly, got kicked. Or moved wrongly. Which I thought I turned most of that stuff off, but you never know. Got more lag. I haven't picked those up when I should have. Oh, I don't have the space. I don't have the space. Okay, that makes more sense. That sounds more like me. Wheat seeds. Always the wheat seeds. Yeah, I had a bee farm that used mangrove propagules as the flowers and mangrove leaves and roots for most of the construction. And I think I just had some green glass so you could see what was going on. And that was about it. Might have been, I think there was mangrove. There was a mangrove floor around it as well. So I quite like that one actually. It's a fun build. Didn't work quite as intended. I think that was because I hadn't quite followed the design properly. Secret wandering trader on a roof? Could be. Stranger things have happened than secret wandering traders on roofs in this world. All right. Well, we definitely got all of the logs this time, so that's good. And for some reason, more wheat seeds. I mean, we do need the wheat, just not yet. So just put the seeds there. We'll use the seeds for the chickens or something. Okay, so I just want to make a barn door the same on the other side. And then just put a regular door in the middle for the moment. We'll make it. Actually, we could get away with that up the top as well, I think. We've got some more propagals and sticks up there. Probably some vines as well. We'll leave them. They can be there for flavour. Okay, looks like we've got extra stuff we don't need again. The yellow flower and propagals, so we'll drop those off. And the moss carpets. Yeah, we have had wandering traders turn up at the last second. That is certainly something that happens. And they often turn up on roofs in my worlds for some reason. Alright, so that should be 6. Yep. And we've got plenty of doors and we've got plenty of trapdoors. So let's do... Let's do one more set of those shelves, because I'm sure I'll want more. And I'm going to put a door facing the other way, and I think that will work for what I want. These guys are going to try and keep jumping through, but that's okay. They can do that. So we'll go with... like that, and then underneath. And 2 more underneath. And then 2 of the trapdoors. That actually looks really good. I like that. So if we made it 1 block narrower, they could work. Or if we made it 1 block wider, we'll go 1 block wider because then we can have a 4 wide space before the barn doors. But we need to still have doors in here. So let's see what it looks like with a door next to it and another shelf above. There we go. Cursive shelves. That'll get old pretty quickly, I'm sure. Okay. And then we want a door on that side. So if we do this too wide, then we can do it as a double door. Looks interesting for the inside. On the outside, though, I think that would work for the outside of the double door. In fact, it'd work better if we had the doors up here as a double door, and then we just step onto the shelf to get through. It would also mean that the animals can't get out easily. But it wouldn't be easy to make it look like it was open, but it looks good as a closed door. So we'll leave that as it is. I think that's done for the barn for now. Now, where did we leave the torches? There they are. So we're going to call the barn done for this stream, and we'll come back to it later. That is looking pretty good. And because that's a door, mobs aren't going to be able to walk through it. Don't like this, though. I can fix that later. It just needs a regular block in there. And did we get... Yeah, we got the whole roof done. Yep, okay. So yeah, smaller doors up here works well. We just need to widen the whole thing at a later stage. Yeah, because if we had no trapdoors and it was just solid doors, it looked really good. Yeah, I'm really happy with that build. I mean, I want to fix the roof, but I'll fix the general shape first. And I think that's pretty good. Considering we don't have barns like that in Australia for me to use from memory as a reference, that is not bad. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Okay, so let's get a bit of a squid farm happening. So the simplest way to do that is probably to make sure the well has water going down underneath it. Which at the moment it probably doesn't. Let's see, there is water going down somewhere. Okay. So we could have squids down here. If it was dark enough, which it could be. I don't see any of those, so... They need to be dark directly above, maybe. So I don't see any squids spawning here. Unless we're too close to it. That got us out of the well, but it did suffocate us a little bit. Alright. So, glow squids. Let's have a look. If we head down here... Okay. We make sure we've got some rockets and fly above that. What do we see? Huh! Did you or did you not say there was a wandering trader around that might have caused the lag? You got dark oak, pale oak logs, tall dry grass. I could spare that. Got some tall dry grass. Don't know if we have... Yeah, thanks. I liberate them from the traders. So we do have dark oak already. I don't need to buy dark oak. Pretty sure we've got pale oak as well. Yeah, we do. All right. That's tall dry grass, and I think tall dry grass will give us dry grass if we bone meal it. So that's cool. That's something we didn't have. So that could be good as a hay substitute. Well, there's no other ways to get the llamas in Superflat, Skyflat type worlds. So let's pop that one down. Yeah, so we put it down and it comes down as tall dry grass. We bone meal that, we get the dry grass. Yeah. And if we use shears on that, sure, dry grass, yeah. Nice. So we got both now. Something we didn't have. Anything else you've got that's worthwhile? You'll buy hay bales. We actually want the hay bales. I mean, we could buy pale oak logs instead of growing pale oak, but we don't really need to buy pumpkin seeds. We've got plenty of those. We don't need to buy any of that stuff. Okay, then. I guess it's time for you to... Where did the other llama go? Did you lose a llama already? This is why I take your llamas, sir. You do not know how to treat your animals. Well, I'm going to rescue this one before anything else happens to it. Doesn't want to let me place the boat. All right, we'll put the boat down here. And I'm just going to take these shears and... Thank you. And you can get in the boat. There we go. Now the other one, I don't know what we do to save it. Where are you dangling it at the moment? You were dangling a llama over the void. That is just... This is why... This is why I take your llamas, sir. This is just unconscionable behavior. All right. Let's get some mangrove roots down there and fix this abominable behavior. Sir, I did not ask you to deliver a pinata. Save you from that. Yeah. You're welcome. Alright, now let's grab a lead and we'll make some stairs and get you out of harm's way. We'll get you out of harm's way first, and then we'll get some stairs out of this area. Can't believe that you've been treated this way. Alright. We've got actual stairs. And we've got actual slabs. But we'll use what we've got on us. Alright, come on. Let's get you up to safety. Alright, come on, llama. Put you with your... Excuse me, sir. No, that is just not on. Fine. I'll attach the llama here, and we will have an open hand, and we will tame the llama. All right. All right, that one's tamed. I'll tame this one. And you, sir, can stay there till you despawn and think about what you've done. Did we put post leads on that llama somehow? It's like we might have. What did we drop a lead? We might have dropped a lead. Hey, there's a sheep here. It's finally come up. May as well get the rest of the animals back up from now. Ah, there's the lead. Okay, so I think we get a carrot in our offhand and some wheat in our main hand, and we get the animals that are down there out of their seclusion. That's not wheat. That's wheat. Okay, let's get you in here. That is not how you get through. That's how you get through. Silly, silly sheep. If you weren't a sheep, I'd call you a goose. You are a silly goose of a sheep. Okay, we'll try and get the others up in a moment. I hear zombies. Why do I hear zombies? I know why I hear zombies. The mangrove roots. Great. You made me place spawnable blocks. You realise what you've done? You are trouble, sir, with a capital T. And a capital rubble. I am not pleased by this behaviour. Any more? No. Okay, let's get rid of that before it causes any more spawning. We'll just remove the carrots so the pigs don't follow us into the void. I mean, we could have put carpet. I could have put moss carpet on it, but don't really want to keep this here permanently. This is only a temporary structure. And considering these are incredibly cheap, I don't mind just dropping them into the void either. It's a bit of a waste of iron breaking them all though. That's alright. Okay, so let's get these mobs back to where they belong. That's the whole point of making the barn. You know what? Can you come through the trapdoors? What about this one? You can come through that one. That gets him in. I like that. That actually works. So if we break this one and place it on the bottom, well, for starters, if we break it, they can come in. You can't stand on the shelf without the trapdoor, huh? Interesting. You guys can jump up that when it's open. But I can't jump it when it's open. Ah, because of the... Okay, that makes sense. That's a mess, though. Okay. So you try and jump up when it's closed, which gets you onto the shelves, and then when I open it, you can come through. Perfect. Is that all the mobs cleared up? It is. Awesome. Well, that was actually a really useful thing to do. We don't have any mangrove stairs on us, so if we break the mangrove stair, we'll lose it. Considering how valuable mangrove is, I think we will go and get ourselves another axe. I just had an idea. Do I have any spare leads? Or have I used them all for... I do have a spare lead right here. Alright, sir. Let's see how you like being a pinata. Yeah, I think I will move the llamas to the barn as well. How do you like being a pinata, sir? You're stuck, are you? Oh, fine. I'll break the well just this once to get you out. We'll fix the well in a moment. We'll just get you all off to the barn. Off to the barn? Off to the barn. Can we get them in? Can we get them in the same way? Does it work? It seems to. How many we got left? We got 2 left outside. That's not quite what I intended, but that'll work too. Alright, let's get these guys in. They're all in the barn. Excellent. Oi. Where do you think you're going? Get back here, silly. Sure, we'll breed some pigs. Did we drop all of the... We did drop all of the leads by the look of it. Did we leash the llamas to each other? We did. As amusing as that could be, we're just going to cut all the leads. And shear the sheep. Why not? Are we going to be stuck in here now? Maybe. Alright, and let's breed the sheep and pigs then. Sheep and cows then. I think that's everything. Everything bred and shorn that can be bred and shorn. Okay, let's get out of here. Get these out of our main hands before everything tries to follow us. Got separated from the stream. Okay. Not sure what happened there, but welcome back, Joel. Door. Don't know why I said door in a way that sounded like jaw, but welcome back, door. We were debating the question earlier of, well, Akasha was debating the question earlier of whether Squangy would count as an unchecked trapdoor. I'm not sure how you feel about that question. Is it Squangy or Squangy? Pull the way to do family stuff. Ah, fair enough. It happens. So yeah, this is our barn. We're going to replace these trapdoors here with doors in the final design. But for the moment, I'm pretty happy with it. Started experimenting with. So we've got all our animals in the barn now, which is good. Instead of wandering around aimlessly and hanging around the well. So we're going to get some hay bales in there later, and we're going to widen it by 1, and we're going to go a little bit narrow on the doors. But this door here will replace these trapdoors instead. We found that the trapdoors actually make it easier to get mobs in and out if we have double trapdoors like this. The same thing would happen with double doors as well, I think. So Squangy. Okay. That makes sense. A little bit old to be a trapdoor. That's fair. Okay, so there we go. We do have some scaffolding. We've been using the mangrove roots as scaffolding, but very happy with this build. It's turned out really well. So still need to do something with the roof, but I think the overall build is looking good. Alright, so now we need to try and figure out how to get our squid into the mix. Did we had a mossy cobble and we lost it by the look of it. Lost it to the void. Oh well. we'll put a regular cobble down and we'll go make a mossy cobble. It's not like we have any shortage of all the things that are needed to make it, like moss and vines and that sort of thing. He says, and then promptly finds that he has no vines. No, there we go. Plenty of vines and plenty of moss as well. We'll go with vines since they're cheap and we have them. We should have a cobble in here. Yep, there we go. Ah, yes. You might have missed it earlier. The wandering trader was making a pinata out of the trader llama, so we thought we'd give him a taste of his own medicine. So we have 2 more llamas as a result of his unconscionable behaviour towards the llamas when he visited. As you know, I have a soft spot for llamas and do not stand for them being mistreated. Unless it's by me. I mean, what? Who said that? Okay, we could go for a copper axe because we have a lot of copper, but I'm going to go with cobblestone. So we are out of iron, so for the moment at least. All right. What did we want the axe for anyway? I can't remember. Oh, possibly for these pumpkins here. Alright, so next step is to try and figure out how to get some more glow squid to spawn. We got them spawning at spawn, funnily enough. But we don't yet have them spawning over here, even though we seem to have what should be almost ideal conditions for them. What about... No, that's too much light, I think. Okay, what if I were to purchase fast food? No. We could put some trapdoors at the bottom of the farm there and see if that works. If that works, we could just make a platform down the bottom. We could also look at potentially having something to stop the water stream, like some signs, and then just having them fall onto some hoppers at the bottom. Okay, so the other thing we could look at is getting some more of this flooring done, because this is a nice look here. And we're also going to eventually look at changing over the cobblestone and other items in the buildings to copper, and using all the copper that we got from the trial chamber. So, and we do need to do something about this. We'll probably put a glass lid over this, and just have a little entrance into it here. Do we have anything left in the barrel down there, I wonder? Let's have a look. We did. Okay. So we need to clean that up. And probably look at having an entry into the rest of the trial chamber from this. Yeah, we've got this one. Oh, would you look at that? Got a bog spawner. Lovely. No, it's a spider spawner. Oh, they're cave spiders too. Lovely. So, even closing the door doesn't stop them. We better get out of here. That is not looking healthy at all. That was a really bad idea. Oh, hi, we got another slime here. Well, good thing we've got buckets. Although we don't really need the buckets anymore because we're away from the spiders. But the slime is after us, so we better go and hide in here for a little bit. We do need to clean up these blocks as well. Thank you for the reminder, slime. Just leave you down there for now. And we do need those arrows that we put aside earlier. We're going to take on these spiders. Where did they go? Can you hear them? Can't see them. They're on the ceiling in the corridor. Did they go back down here? Not sure where they went. They're on here. Spiders decided to go invisible on us. Oh well, it'll stop any more from spawning for a while. Surely they didn't get inside the house. All right. We'll have a sleep. And we'll have a quick look at how we're doing time-wise. All right, we're just on the 3-hour mark, so... We're just on the 3-hour mark, so we might just go and see if... Emmy's streaming today. If she is, we might go raid Emmy. So I think 3 hours is probably long enough. Let's see if Emmy's around at the moment. Alrighty. No, it doesn't look like Amy's around at the moment. All right. Nope, not streaming. Not streaming right now. All right. Well, let's see if there's a reason mentioned why Emmy's not streaming, and if she's not streaming today, then we'll maybe we've missed her. I don't know. Haven't seen any alerts. No, we've not seen a stream from Emmy today. All right. Well, let's see who else might be around. Well, we'll get into our outro screen anyway, because we've done what we can, but just to make sure you've seen some glow squids before we do that, Akasha, we'll just go over to spawn, and we'll have a quick look at the glow squids, so you can see them in spawn. See them actually spawning in the world. And then we'll wrap things up. Yeah, didn't miss her, just not streaming today. Hope everything's okay for her. I know it's a normal stream day. Maybe she's busy on another Stranded episode. Or whatever the Stranded second series is called. I keep forgetting. Alright, so we've got some allies that one of our players has had for a while, but not come back for. And down here, if we head down this way, I believe it's bottom slabs that the... yeah, bottom slabs at the... There we go, there's some glow squid there. Bottom slabs or solid blocks at the... yeah, it needs to be complete darkness, by the look of it. It's not getting complete darkness where we are. As you can see, we might just finish the stream the way we started with a nice little visual of falling glow squid. Here we go. Okay. I like it. And we'll just take the helmet off so that we've got the face visible. Staring at the glow squid, mesmerized. And it's raining glow squid, that's right. Hallelujah, it's raining glow squid. So what I might do is hit the outro music. And we'll listen to that for a little bit, and then I'll put the ending soon screen on. That's a nice outro. Let's move over just a tad. Raining glow squid. So we'll look at getting a glow squid farm happening next time. But there you go. There's some glow squid to watch as the outro music goes. And I'll say a big thank you to my patrons, my paid patrons, the Fantastic Soap, Only Arrow, and Catsmith. Thank you all for continuing to be paid patrons, even if you don't make it onto the server or the streams. Appreciate your continued patronage, and I know that you do watch the videos and occasionally the stream replays. So thank you for that. Music, of course, is Cobblestone Generator by Apollo Music. And a big thank you to Unchecked Door and Akasha for keeping me company on the stream today. Appreciate you being here. And for the others who turned up, thank you for watching for as long as you did and coming by. Thank you for liking, subscribing, all those good things. And I will see you in the next video or stream. So hopefully I'll get some content out from the Oatmeal SMP soon. And I've obviously got the edited videos to finish up as well. Yep, Glow Squid Fountain. Alright, so I might actually look at recording some of this and making it my outro video. Just having a glow squid fountain for at least my my Skyflat outro. Could also have it as my starting soon video. Have a new one. Maybe we'll have one that's got some copper in the background, so I've got a copper themed going on. Yeah, new BRB screen. I might look at getting some transitions with my logo rather than the generic Minecrafty looking one that I've got as well. But yeah, I think that'd be a good BRB screen. Just having falling glow squid. Alrighty. On that note, I will jump onto the outro screen, and thanks again for being here. And yeah, I'll see you in a future video or stream. And keep an eye out. I do have some edited content hopefully coming up soon. So there we go. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. We have a rate of Glow Squid. So yeah, I think I'll look at making an ending screen that has falling Glow Squid, something a little more personal, just for fun. Or a BRB screen. I thought I like a BRB screen. Rain of Glow Squid. Back soon. All right, music's all messed up. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.